Hi Capricorn, this is your weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk to you about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Four of Swords, we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant with the Emperor and the Star, and we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We also have Taurus and Aquarius on the table. I usually go with a King or Queen, if one or both show up, or the Emperor and the Empress, if any of those show up. So you got both, the King of Wands and the Emperor. I believe it's the same person, especially if this person is an Aries. Alright, the King of Wands could be any fire sign, and the Emperor in the potential outcome is an Aries. But at the same time, it could be any fire sign or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. I'm just going to go with the King of Wands for now. You're the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. That's you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And what's interesting about this reading, it kind of reminded me of the 50s or 60s here in the US. It's like multiple people are going to ask you out to a dance. There used to be like events, perhaps there's still events, like dancing events, and the multiple people are going to ask you, and the one you're going to choose is going to be the winner. The one you're going to choose will eventually, you're going to be getting into a commitment with. So perhaps you already know all of those people, and you're going to choose the King of Wands. For others of you, there could have been a third-party situation, and the King of Wands is going to come out the winner. But that's just for very few of you. Perhaps for another group of you, if you are on vacation this week, not necessarily staycation, perhaps you are somewhere in a ski resort or someplace warm, right? You're just enjoying yourself by the beach, sipping on some refreshments, and perhaps that's where you will meet this person. Right? We start off with the Four of Swords. There's absolutely nothing happening in the Four of Swords except for perhaps your thinking, right? So with the Four of Swords, again, if you are on vacation this week, perhaps this is you just chilling by the beach, chilling by the poolside, or if you're in a ski resort, perhaps there's a spa day or something like that, or you're just relaxing after you just hit the slopes. Right? Or for others of you, perhaps there's going to be multiple invitations to go somewhere, and you're thinking about which of the 2 or even 3 people you want to go to that event with. Speaking of an event, right after the Four of Swords, we have the Three of Cups, right? The Three of Cups is a complete opposite from the Four of Swords. Whereas in the Four of Swords, nothing really happening. In the Three of Cups, people are celebrating. People are being very active. So for some of you, like I said, it could have been a third-party situation. For others of you, it's an event, right? Some kind of an event happening this week, okay? And it could be someone's birthday. It could be a show. It could be a club. It could be a concert, what have you. And it's clarified by the Six of Wands. And right after that, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So those 3 cards, the Six of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, they're talking about the same thing. Right? It's this King of Wands who is either the winner, you're going to choose this King of Wands, or if you're deciding to attend some kind of an event, this King of Wands will approach you and they will win you over. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success, it's a card of attention. So you definitely have this person's full and undivided attention, right? And very symbolic how cards came out. You see in the Six of Wands, the person riding the horse is holding up a wand. That's exactly the one we see in the King of Wands, which is also holding up a wand. Same one, same person. Besides that, the King of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to get serious, and even get married. By the way, the Ace of Pentacles sometimes comes through as a proposal. The Six of Wands back in the day used to be called the proposal card. So another reference to back in the day. In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant with the Emperor and the Star. The Hierophant could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage, right? It's also a very spiritual card. And like I said earlier, the Emperor in the middle, it's that same person as the King of Wands. It's like they're stepping up. Not that they needed to, but the Emperor is like a status change. The Emperor often comes through as a future husband or a future significant other figure. Besides that, the Empress is large and in charge. You can always rely on the Emperor. The Emperor will always be there for you. The star right next to the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the star is also a wish come true card. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card. Every single one of them. One of them is a commitment. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles with the Six of Wands here. So whoever this person is, whoever you're going to go to that event to or meet at that event, that's the person that you're going to be moving towards that commitment. All right, I'm not even going to bother with an extended for you, Capricorn, because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Capricorn, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Wands. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Devil clarified by Temperance. And we have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. A very specific reading, Capricorn. It will most likely apply to you if you're waiting for some kind of a message or information or a response. And it will finally come your way this week. And I don't know what's going to be in the message. The Devil right next to that's your major arcana card, right? First of all, it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, right? As I was clarifying the Devil, I simply asked how will Capricorn react towards it, or what do they need to do about this? And Temperance showed up. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Temperance is a Sagittarius major arcana card. But Temperance is a card of healing, and it's also a card of patience, and it's also an advice to just remain calm. Okay? The message is in the middle. The Page of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, that's the message right there, right? The Page of Swords is the message itself. And the Ace of Swords is a card of clarification, you know, so you will get crystal clear about whatever you were inquiring about, or if you were waiting for some information, it'll become clear to you with that Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. Okay, so hopefully this is something you wanting to be a yes answer. If that's the case, then yes, the answer is yes. The Ace of Swords could be a card of, prompting you to act upon something, right? And the Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct action type of energy. Right, on the bottom of the deck we have the Hangman, which is a card of nothing happening. It's a card of stagnation. And in the beginning we have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting. So you're waiting for that information, response, or what have you. And the Two of Wands clarifying it, this is you you will have to react based on what's in the message, right? So with the Two of Wands, you can either do this or do that. So depending on what the answer is, depending on what's in that message. I hope it's not too confusing, Capricorn. But just to sum up, yeah, you're waiting for a message, a response, whether you approved or not, whether something is going to go this way or that way. And the message is coming your way this week, and it's going to be very clear, very straightforward, right? It's not going to be after you receive that information or a message or a letter, you will understand what you need to do. But at the same time, the universe is asking you to remain calm, be patient, don't overreact, just, don't make any compulsive action after you receive the message. I hope that makes sense. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Capricorn, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the King of Cups. We have the Tower. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Seven of Swords. And we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, Capricorn, you've got some funky stuff going on here. Right? First of all, we have 3 court cards. And I don't think any of those 3 represent you. So you are yet another person. Right? And yeah, the Ace of Wands, the first card that came out, I think in this case is passion, lust, temptation, getting busy behind closed doors. Right? The Tower in the middle is something that happens unexpectedly, or perhaps, I don't know. what that is. The Tower is when things fall apart, or the Tower is something shocking, some kind of a shocking revelation, right? The Queen of Swords, the next card over, is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around. All right, and then we also have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So we definitely have too many cooks in this kitchen. Again, something funky is going on here. You know, I'm not even gonna go there. My dirty mind is, giving me a couple of hints as to what could possibly be going on here. But again, I'm not gonna go there, Capricorn. So whoever is coming back this week, there could be an offer to, engage in some kind of a interesting activity. Let's just call it that way. What you're gonna do about this, Capricorn, I don't know. But just beware of this kitchen with a lot of cooks in it. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Capricorn, this week. We have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Chariot. We have the Hierophant. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Cups. And we have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You'll have two offers coming your way. Two different offers, two different propositions. And here's how you will know which one's which. One of them, one of them could be involving a lot of travel. The other one will be involving no travel whatsoever, or very little travel. So you'll have to pick based on that, right? If it's not about travel, then the other one is really, really active, like doing stuff, changing tasks from one task to another all the time. The other one is going to be more stable, where you're going to be focused on perhaps just one project, right? So those are the differences. The Knight of Wands clarified by the Chariot represents travel or very active type of deal, and the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Cups represents the much slower pace, or just focusing on one particular task or one particular project, right? The Hierophant in the middle could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is a card of something formal, something official. So I think both of those two will be full-time jobs. Both of those will be equal in terms of the benefits you're receiving. All right? The Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I think that's you deciding which one of the two you want to choose. Okay? So, well, I'm not going to give you any more information, Capricorn, but you'll have to decide what you want to do on your own. But again, both of them are long-term. Both of them are the real deal. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Capricorn, this week. We have the Eight of Swords clarified by the Five of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Cups, and we have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting, Capricorn, is somebody here is quitting their job. I don't know if that's you or somebody you work with or do business with. If you do business and you have partners, somebody could be leaving you, or you could be leaving a business partner, or you could be deciding to leave a supplier or a vendor. But definitely this has something to do with work situation, right? The High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. In this case, this is something you do not see coming. The High Priestess sometimes comes through as a card of something unexpected, a secret, something you were not aware of, right? The Page of Swords in the middle is a message, and I think in this case, this is the resignation letter. All right. All of this is because this person's been stuck and trapped, and perhaps even feeling like they are left out in the cold, or it's a dead-end job with the first two cards on the left, the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, right? Or perhaps they're just thinking they're not making enough money. With the Five of Pentacles is a card of not having enough finances, right? Not having enough money. And at the end, we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of work, business, and finances, and the Eight of Cups is somebody walking away. Right? So yeah, I don't know if that's you or someone else, but somebody is definitely leaving. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Capricorn, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing week.